Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dancewear Corner. Excuse my attire and face. I'm in between teaching classes and I have an hour, so I thought I would pop in and do our next episode. Before I forget, don't forget our amazing sponsors, Dancewear Corner. I truly have fallen in love with them. They are so sweet. The people behind all the magic, they're amazing and their products are so cool. I just did a shoot with Braden and all those pictures will be up on Instagram so soon, so if you're not following me, what are you doing? Find me at Miss Auti and check out their stuff. They have great leggings and Leos and like stretch bands and rollers. They have everything you could possibly want as a dancer, so Dancewear Corner. Today's topic is injuries. Injuries they're a part of dance. They're inevitable and they're so common. So I actually suffered kind of a, not super bad, but I fractured my sesamoid bones, which is these guys. They're right underneath your metatarsal and I think there's 4 or 5 of them and I fractured all of them. And what was tough about that is I fractured it literally a month before I was going to get my point shoes for the first time. So you can imagine how devastated I was at 12 years old. I worked so hard to get to this point and I am queen of high expectations. So I had these expectations set and I was so ready and it felt like it got just taken away from me. And it was so frustrating because I couldn't do anything about it. I had to wear a boot and I looked like a dweeb for a couple months and I had to watch class instead of taking. You know, when I look back, I'm 25 now, and I think when that was happening, it felt like the end of the world, you know? And I realize now that it was such a small bump on such a long road. So if you are suffering from an injury right now, or maybe you have a chronic injury, keep perspective. Keep perspective that this is just a little blip in a really grandiose journey of dance that you're on. So don't let it consume you too much, even though at the moment it feels like the world is ending. I think my biggest advice with injuries is to use it as a positive pause. A PP. Use it as a PP. Maybe don't say that. But redirect your focus to different parts of dance. You know, I had my fracture in my foot, and I have hip flexor issues, psoas issues, lower back issues. Shout out dance. My body is kind of messed up, and honestly, I started to get a little physically burnt out, and my body was hurting, and so I kind of redirected to directing and choreographing and teaching, and I fell in love with that side of dance. There are so many different parts of dance. There's stage crew, like stagehands, lighting and technical design. There's costume design. There's choreography. There's the music cutting side of dance. There's directing. There's teaching. There are so many parts that make dance this big, beautiful circle, and they all come together to create the art. So basically what I'm trying to say is, I know you're probably disappointed and you're frustrated right now, but think about other parts of dance that you might grow a passion for because you're forced to slow down and look into different avenues, look into different open doors. Don't let the negative side or the slow side of an injury bog you down. Let it open your eyes to what other opportunities there may be around you. And I know some of you are thinking, well, Miss Auti, I have a chronic injury. And yeah, that is different and that does suck. I do too. But what happens with chronic injuries is you need to accept it, you need to modify your dance, and you need to be kind to your body. Be thankful that you're even able to be in class, in rehearsal, on stage. It might not be in a capacity that you would like, but you're still there, and that's still amazing. That's still a blessing. I think oftentimes dancers use injuries as crutches, Oh, I have low back issues, or my knee, this and that, and that's why I can't progress. But no, I'm gonna give you guys some tough love. Your progress and how you do in dance is so up to you. Don't let your injury be a crutch. Let it be something that you have to just work around. It's not a curse. Everyone deals with their own physical limitations. You just have to find the best way to navigate your own path. In a world like dance, it's so physical and it's so demanding on the body. You're gonna get injured, whether it's something minor or something major. I hope it's not something major, but whatever it is, it'll be okay. You have to just learn how to adjust. I think that the secret of life, not just dance, is learning how to adjust. Because when you're rigid and you're stubborn and you're set in your ways, life is going to be so difficult for you. Learn how to adjust and learn how to ebb and flow with what comes at you, and learn how to be in alignment with yourself in different environments, in different seasons and phases of your life. This injury is just a season of your life. It's not permanent. Everything is temporary. The severity of it is temporary. Even if it's chronic, it'll still go in non-linear severity. Sometimes it'll feel better, sometimes you really can't dance. But in each of those moments, you have to learn how to adjust. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching this little quick video of Dancewear Corner. I want to end with my quote. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. So think about any difficult time in your life, all of the lessons that you learned, the growth that you endured made you so much stronger to come back and to just kick some butt. And this is your moment. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Love to you all. I'll see you guys next week.